What is next for Dricus Du Plessis? Well, after defeating Sean Strickland and winning by decision and becoming middleweight champion, what is next for him? Well, the only fight that we really want to see from him is a rematch with Sean Strickland. This fight was so close, both landing some great shots, and I truly believe that this fight could have went either way, in which I truly believe that Sean Strickland will win the rematch, and I'll tell you why. Because Sean Strickland didn't let his hands go until round 5, and he still outlanded Dricus Du Plessis in 4 rounds. Now, the next fight that we want to see from Dricus Du Plessis is one with Alex Pereira, in which Alex Pereira stated that he wants to go back to middleweight, and this is a big fight, and I'll tell you why. Because Alex Pereira will become double champion if he wins, and I truly believe that Alex Pereira will defeat Dricus Du Plessis, and I'll tell you why. Because he knocked out Sean Strickland and Israel Adesanya, who are better than Dricus Du Plessis. Now, the next fight that we want to see from Dricus Du Plessis is one with Khamzat Chimaev, and I'll tell you why. Because Khamzat Chimaev called out Dricus Du Plessis to a fight in UFC 300, in which I truly believe that Dricus Du Plessis will win this fight, and I'll tell you why. Because Dricus Du Plessis already defeated elite fighters that are way better than Khamzat Chimaev.
Now, another potential fight for Dricus, and in my opinion, this is most likely to be his next fight, and that is a fight with Israel Adesanya, because both of these men have a history. As when Dricus Du Plessis, after he beat Robert Whittaker, he climbed up to the cage calling for Israel Adesanya, and that's where the camera panned over to Israel Adesanya. But that's not all, because then they were able to get Israel Adesanya inside the cage, and when Joe Rogan said that this will be Dricus Du Plessis' next fight. But that's not all, because when Israel Adesanya got inside the cage, both of them went back and forth fighting, since both are African fighters, and when Dricus told Israel Adesanya that he's the real African fighter, and that's when Israel Adesanya took the advantage and took the opportunity to say the N-word multiple times, and it got all hectic. On top of the fact that Dricus, after beating Sean Strickland in his post-fight interview and in the post-fight conference, he said he's willing to fight Israel Adesanya in Africa for UFC 300, in which he did say yes, he might be a little bit bruised up, but he thinks that he can recover in time. So in the end, these are all very good potential fights for Dricus Du Plessis, but based off the fact of what I brought up about Israel Adesanya and Dricus, the storyline is there to make this fight happen, and hopefully it does happen for UFC 300.